Hello and welcome to Mark Hart Hypnotherapy. Today we have Graham with us. Graham's kindly decided that he would do a testimonial, having had 4 sessions with me for anxiety. Hello, Graham.
Hi, Mark. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Thank you so much for doing this. I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart who does this sort of thing, because it means so much by just you having the strength to come online and say, look, this was me. This is how I am now, and it's all down to hypnosis. And it's just telling people not to be scared, get out there, do that thing that can really help them. So, Graham, without further ado, what I'd like you to do then is just tell the world what was going on with you and how things are now.
Right. So, I contacted Mark late December. I've been suffering from anxiety and panic attacks, and it was just got to a state where I just couldn't cope with it anymore. So I thought, right, I've got to do something about this, take the bull by the horn, so to speak. So I contacted Mark. Mark did an initial assessment with me. I've got to admit, I was a bit apprehensive, a bit reluctant about it, because I've never done it before. But Mark, when we did the initial consultation, Mark calmed me down, soothed all my nerves and what have you, and it's fine. So I was still umming and ahhing, and then I decided to take the plunge, and then we've done a course of 4 online sessions, and since I've been doing it, I've felt more confident. It's been a life-changing experience. So anybody's out there, yes, you will have apprehensions. You might feel, is this for me? But Mark's there, he will put your mind at rest, and he will. There's no problems with being hypnotized. You don't go into a deep sleep or anything like that. It's just, I say, more like a really deep sort of meditation, and you're relaxed and you're calm. So anybody out there, if you've got any reservations, Mark will put your reservations at ease. You'll be fine. I can't thank him enough.
Thank you, buddy.
How's that?
That's wonderful. So the things that, one of the differences with this particular set of sessions that I was doing with Graham is that the fact that we were doing it on Zoom. Usually I do face-to-face visits, but Graham was, for whatever reasons, quite insistent that he wanted to do it via Zoom. So how did it feel actually working via Zoom rather than having somebody actually sat in front of you, Graham?
Honestly, I felt as though when you were doing the session, I actually felt as though you were in the room, you were with me, so to speak, although you weren't. Yeah. But it felt comfortable, and I felt comfortable with it. So yes, I mean, it might not work for everybody, Zoom, but it's worked for me.
Yeah. The thing is with Zoom, and the only difference between Zoom and having somebody sat there with you is the fact that, well, usually if I'm sat with you in your house, I'm sort of 5-6 feet away. Well, 6 feet might as well be 600 miles. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's all about looking at somebody, talking to them, and telling them, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, go into hypnosis now. So that's wonderful. And what were the sensations you had, if any, when you were in hypnosis? Because you're another rare case with you, Graham. You're a rare case. You're, not only do you do Zoom, but you talked a lot during your sessions as well. As Graham was in hypnosis, he did a lot of talking. I mean, what were you feeling as you were? Because you described what was going on. So tell us a bit about what you felt was happening when you were in hypnosis.
When I was in hypnosis, I felt as I could feel. When Mark was telling me to unlock certain doors and whatever, I felt as though I could feel that, I could see that. It was all part and parcel of the process that's going on. And for me personally, it's worked wonders. Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
As I always tell everybody, anxiety is so prevalent out there at the moment. With lockdown, it's really affected people. I'm getting a lot of children as well. Coming, or parents bring it, sort of asking for help for their children. The thing is, we're so used to, humans are social beings. We like to interact with people, and to be suddenly told, nope, you have to sit indoors, it has a massive, and has had a massive effect on, on the nation and the world as a whole. So, if you are feeling that you have had something like this, just remember, it's not a permanent thing. If you've learned this particular way of being, then you can actually unlearn it as well. You can change it. All right.
You're not alone. There is help out there, i.e. yourself and what have you. So yeah.
Outstanding. Exactly that. Exactly that. So always remember that if if you're looking for hypnosis and you want to have a look at what I do, you can always find me on my website on www.markcarterhypnotherapy.com. And I'm also on Facebook, on Google my name, Mark Carter Hypnotherapy. You'll find me there. Google anxiety and Mark Carter. You'll find me, and Instagram and any social media I can get my hands on. Really, okay. Graham. Like I said, I can't thank you enough for doing this. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you.
Yeah.
So unless there's anything else to add, my friend, I will leave you to it. Enjoy your life. Always remember I'm here and also always remember that just because you have the sessions and it's all over, it doesn't mean that you can't come back for, that one-off, like a spa day, for a spa day.
Yeah, sure.
Because at the end of the day, we all like to have a little tickle on the massage and, now and again, don't we? So
I think that makes sense. I think I might take you up on that. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gents, as always, this is Mark Carter wishing you the very best mental, emotional, and physical health. Good night.
It's been a pleasure, Mark. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Graham. Thanks very much, buddy.
Yeah, cheers.
Bye.
Hope you didn't mind. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, Mark. Bye-bye. Bye. Cheers.